Knock, knock, knock. Helen is here. Small movement, big meaning. Life is a series of touch points. Just like in marketing, every challenge, every decision, every win had led me here. Let me take you through my journey, not just a student, but as a friend. If I could describe myself in three words, they could be energetic, empathetic, and creative. I believe challenges are opportunity in distinction. My mindset is a future focused and solution oriented. With a love for designs, visual and storytelling, I find beauty in a small detail and believe good designs can inspire a meaningful change. That's why my mood board is so colorful. I have done many projects in my bachelor degree, and the thing I like the most in my graduation project called All But Gold about raising the consumer awareness about recycling their clothes through Instagram. In addition, I also did a new collection for a local brand in Vietnam for the new seasons with a very stylish color and design. This is a snapshot of my journey, captured in a mind map I call Me, the Creative Strategist. It reflects who I am, where I come from, and how I'm growing. Starting from my best, I studied the fashion enterprise, where I gained a creative skill like color theory and fabric sourcing, but I also discovered a major limitation. I knew how to make the fashion, not how to market it. Out of that journey came two important pillars, my skill and value. I bring creativity, sustainability, and craftsmanship to everything I do, but I wanted to strengthen my strategic thinking to make those values actionable in the real world. That's why I joined the Master of International Business program. In the marketing, especially in the marketing for manager course, I have explored the tool like 5A model, SWOT, tools, PESTLE, and SMART objective, which helped me to connect my creative side with the data driving strategy. Look ahead, my goal is twofold. In the short term, I want to sharpen my business lens, but in the long term, I want to make creativity measurable. To get there, I have started developing an action plan. For example, I want to network with a sustainable fashion startup and upskill through analytic tool so I can turn insight into the real impact. With the empathy map, capture my journey as a creative strategist in the making. What I say reflect my evolving identity. I see myself as a translator between the art and analytics, using the branding to tell meaningful story. But what I think reveal deeper doubt. Am I creative enough for business or business minded enough for creative? These thoughts drive what I do, turning theory into visual, creating content and leading storytelling in a project. Emotionally, I feel proud when theory meets practice, but I also battle imposter syndrome and frustration when creativity is reduced to surface level trend altogether. This element reveal a deeper truth. My master isn't about replacing creativity with numbers. It's about making creativity speak in the language of impact. So, how I turn my fashion passion into the strategic superpower? My 5A journey will answer that question, starting with the awareness, realizing I knew how to design but not how to market. Appeal led me to the MIP program, especially the course like marketing for manager. At the ask, I struggled with the number but reached out for help and began learning tools like ROI or KPI. In the act, I applied a framework like SWOT, SMART to all but go VN, turning creativity into strategy. And now at the advocate, I support my peer in balancing creativity with businesses, just like I have learned to do. So, To conclude my personal brand statement, I merge creativity and strategy to turn sustainable fashion into impactful business solution. Through data-driven storytelling and behavioral design, I help ethical brands connect with audience, providing sustainability is both meaningful and profitable. Every brand has a strategy, and I realized so should I. That's why I did a SWOT analysis for myself, not just to reflect, but to grow with direction. My strength included storytelling, content creation, and a unique hybrid mindset. I speak both design and strategy. My weakness? I'm still building confidence with data. My opportunity are exciting. I can turn Albert Govian into a strong personal case study, use the class project as a portfolio material, and grow my brand presence online. The threat, fast fashion, greenwashing, and AI generated definitely a threat for me. And after reflecting on my work, I asked myself, how can I turn insight into the action? That's why the Toast metrics come in, helping me mapping the strategies that blend creativity and strategy in real practical ways. From my strength and opportunity, I plan to turn Albert Govian into a creative case study, combining the storytelling with marketing tool I have learned in the MIB with the strength and threat. I created content that set me apart from the AI or greenwashing, like data packet, Instagram reel, or the myth busting video. For the weakness and opportunity, I use my project as a safe base to test metrics like engagement and click through rate. And finally, with the weakness and threat, I am starting a small launching simple social media series, getting feedback from my mentors, slowly building visibility while building the confidence. And every strategy had its risk, but also its reward. So I map out with action after the best balance for my personal brand role. With the low risk and high reward, I have to turn Obert Govian into a creative case study using the MIB tool with the reward, with the medium risk and high reward. I have to share storytelling content on social media using the data insights. With the high risk and high reward, I have to use short form video to stand out from AI and greenwashing. So, based on my tools in the risk reward analysis, I crafted a smart objective, something realistic, focused, and aligned with where I want to grow. Turn Albert Govian into a creative case study by applying MIB marketing tools and storytelling technique, and build a social media portfolio with measurable result by December 2025. Specific, I will apply the tool like the empathy map or SWOT to analyze and position the Albert Govian. With the measurable, I will check the like, share, comment, save, enrich using the Instagram Insight. With the achievable, I will use my design and content creation skill, blend content weekly and publish consistently with relevant. This directly support my aim to combine creativity with strategies while aligning with what I have learned in the MIB program and preparing for the future role. With the template, the full portfolio and at least 5 publishers posts will be ready by December 2025 with one improvement round before final review. And this is the end of my presentation about my journey. Thank you for listening about myself and my journey.